Hello, welcome back to another theory from Monarch Legacy Episode 7. Apex has known about the Titans since at least 2012. When the words Apex appeared on a monitor screen at the end of Monarch Legacy of Monsters Episode 7, it was undoubtedly the biggest twist yet. When May referred to Simmons, the company's boss, earlier in the episode, she was presumably referring to Walter Simmons, the head of Apex. Walter Simmons, portrayed by Demian Bichir, was the brains behind Mechagodzilla's creation and the CEO of Apex Cybernetics. Although he passed away in the film, Simmons was able to appear in Monarch Legacy of Monsters as an off-screen character because of the show's placement inside the MonsterVerse timeline. Simmons and his crew have known about the Titans since before G-Day, as the connection between May and Apex demonstrates. Retrospection reveals that May started working for them in 2013. Her boss acknowledged that they were using animals in unlawful experiments, which was connected to their Titan-focused study in the 2015 plot. It's difficult to explain how Apex could have learned about the Titans at this point. It's probable that further flashbacks will be employed to clarify their relationship with monsters. Following G-Day Tim's successful but unauthorized test of the Titan Alert in 2015, Monarch developed a Titan Alert system. In Monarch Legacy of Monsters, Joe Tippett plays Tim, Alyssa Lasowski plays Duval, and Godzilla plays Godzilla. In Episode 7 of Monarch Legacy of Monsters, a Titan alarm was triggered, causing terror among the residents of New York City, much like what happened in Japan in Episode 1. Naturally, this was planned since Tim, Kate, and Kentaro needed a pretext to break into AET's headquarters and free May. Tim clarified that Monarch started working on a method to alert people to the approaching arrival of Titans as a reaction to the 2014 Godzilla vs. MUTO's conflict. Monarch's Titan notifications are delivered directly to people's phones, much like other alerts they may get in person, guaranteeing that they receive a prompt response. The Monarch made their identity public. 2015 marked the year that Monarch emerged from the shadows. During a press conference for the Monarch Legacy of Monsters, Natalia Verdugo, in between the two Godzillas, Monarch, King of the Monsters, changed from being a covert government agency to a group whose operations were made public. That was demonstrated during the Senate hearing that opened the sequel. But it's unclear what made this shift possible as well as when it actually occurred. Monarch Monsters Legacy Verdugo's realization that it was time for Monarch to come out of hiding filled in this gap in the MonsterVerse chronology. Verdugo was forced to make this choice after the Titan Alert system was used early on. She formally unveiled Monarch and its goal during a TV interview. The MonsterVerse's original mission for Apex, described. Apex was curious about the Titan's anatomical makeup. Here see Clemens in Monarch Legacy of Monsters as May, staring at someone. Monarch Legacy of Monsters teases at Apex's potential interest in constructing Mechagodzilla, although the company wasn't founded with the intention of developing a mechanized Titan. Instead, they used Mechagodzilla as a tool to further their objectives of human supremacy. Apex's goal, as revealed by May's boss in Episode 7, was to investigate the neural systems of Titans like Godzilla. Apex was curious about the workings of such a massive beast. The goal of May's 2012 cybernetic interface project was influenced by the necessity of comprehending that level of research. Apex and Monarch made an agreement. Apex profited from an enigmatic agreement with Monarch. In Episode 7 of Monarch Legacy of Monsters, Natalia Verdugo is distressed. The revelation that Monarch grudgingly partnered with them in 2015 was combined with the Apex twist in Monarch Legacy of Monsters Episode 7. The link between the two organizations was discussed directly in the spin-off series, but it was not acknowledged in Godzilla vs. Kong. Verdugo called May's supervisor in an attempt to get the Randa children to lend a hand. She didn't go into detail about what transpired during their off-screen exchange, but she hinted at a bargain being made in her later chat with Simmons. Based on this, it would seem that Monarch started helping Apex in 2015. That could be the reason why, in Godzilla vs. Kong, they were able to obtain Skullcrawler eggs. Lee Shaw killed the Ice Titan in the MonsterVerse in 2015. After being found, the Frostvark in Monarch Legacy of Monsters Episode 3 didn't last long. With the reveal of the Frostvark in Episode 3, Monarch introduced a new monster to the MonsterVerse's roster of Titans, a creature with the ability to absorb heat through its mouth. Since King of the Monsters made no mention of Alaska being the location of a Titan's resting place, its introduction raised questions regarding its legitimacy within the MonsterVerse canon. This wasn't a plot hole in Apple TV Plus' show because it had the new Ice Titan from the MonsterVerse dying. It is now known that Kurt Russell's Lee Shaw and his rebel group of Monarch operatives brought the Frostvark to its demise in 2015. Rifts into Hollow Earth are destroyable. Alaska Monsters of the Monarchy Hollow Earth Rift. A major advancement for humanity is shown by the explosion in Monarch Legacy of Monsters Episode 7 and Lee Shaw's happiness over it. Shaw not only destroyed the Frostvark, but the blast also eliminated any remnant of the energy coming from the rift in the Hollow Earth that the Monarch outpost was defending. This suggests that Shaw has discovered a way for people to successfully destroy Hollow Earth rifts using a sufficient amount of explosives. Any upcoming attempts to take on the Titans in the upcoming MonsterVerse films and television series may depend heavily on this finding. Thank you for watching.